Hey, I'm Jared Karkoff and welcome to this week's Governor's Address. This is a weekly feature we do at letsgopeay.com where we give you, the fans, an inside look at Austin Peay athletics. Be sure to keep up with everything happening at letsgopeay.com or on Twitter at letsgopeay. The softball team opened at the Gardner-Webb tournament, but due to weather only played a doubleheader versus host Gardner-Webb Friday. The Governors split the doubleheader, winning the first game 15-12, and were led by right fielder Casey Akery's 5 RBI on 3 hits, including a home run. The men's basketball team continued their chase for the OVC tournament with a big win over Eastern Illinois Wednesday. The Governors were led by Josh Robinson's 21 points, while Kenny Jones and Chris Horton both ended with 19 points and a double-double. The men's team then lost a heartbreaking overtime game Saturday to UT Martin, making the Govs 5-8 in the conference and in 4th place in the West with only 3 games left. Women's basketball came out with a huge 80-70 win over league leaders UT Martin Saturday. Tiasha Gray led the Govs with 29 points and 2 steals, all while defending the Skyhawks star player. Madison Rich, Fallon Baker, and Tearra Banks were all in double-digit points for the night, while Beth Rates crashed the boards, pulling down 13 rebounds. The win put the Governors into 7th place in the conference. Aubrey Marcellus is standing by with one of the standouts from the win Saturday, Tearra Banks.
Thanks, Jared. I'm here with one of the nation's most efficient shooters, but first, is it Tearra or Tearra?
It's Tearra.
All right, Jared was wrong. So you've always been a good shooter, but this season you've hit 60% of your shots on the floor, the best in the OVC, and just a couple of buckets away from qualifying for top 10 in the country. Why have you been so successful this season?
Well, this season I felt like I've gotten in the gym more, I've shot more shots, and I've also limited myself on shots too, but I'm trying to get more shots in just to, make sure that I stay right there.
Right. So after losing 5 in a row on this road trip, how important was it for you to not just get a win this weekend, but against UT Martin, who's leading the OVC right now on Saturday at home?
Honestly, that was the greatest feeling ever. To, lose, be on a losing streak, and then come back and beat the #1 team in the OVC. That was the best feeling ever.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tearra. Jared, will you tell us what's happening at the Peay?
This week, the women's basketball team heads up to SIUE Wednesday for the last road game of the regular season at 11:30 a.m. Both the men's and women's team will then host rival Murray State Saturday, with the women's game starting at 4 and the men's at 6:30. Women's tennis will be in Nashville taking on Lipscomb at 7 p.m. Friday, while track and field head up to Ohio State University for the Buckeye Tune-Up this weekend. Softball will be in Bowling Green for the Hilltopper Classic, playing 4 games beginning Friday against Western Kentucky at 12:30. While baseball opens up their season against Bradley at Raymond C. Ham Park Friday at 3:30, Saturday at 1, and Sunday at 1.
For stories, videos, dates, details, and more, visit letsgopeay.com or follow us on Twitter at letsgopeay and like the official Austin Peay Athletics page on Facebook. To get in on the action in the Dunn and Raymond C. Ham Park, visit letsgopeay.com/sportticks or call 931-221-PEAY for tickets.